With the brand new Fallout TV show out, I thought it was a perfect time to make a video on the future of Fallout and where they'll take the series next. A lot of people, including myself, really enjoyed this TV show, but are we going to get season 2 of the TV show before we get Fallout 5? Well, let's break it down. A quote from Todd Howard, the lead producer at Bethesda, says, "I wish they came out faster, I really do. We're trying as hard as we can." And here he's referencing the video games. He later states, Fallout 5 will be a Bethesda Game Studios' next game after The Elder Scrolls 6. And as of now, The Elder Scrolls 6 is slated for a 2026 release. So that's going to put us late in the 2020s for a Fallout 5 release date. Todd Howard also stated when he's on the red carpet for the TV release that they had about a page written up for Fallout 5 and just an overall idea and possibly a location on where the next Fallout game is going to take place at. I'm going to go ahead and guess that at a minimum it is going to be at least 3 years till we get another Fallout game, if not more. But what do you think that next Fallout game is going to be like? Well, let's break that down a little bit and take a look at what they could do with the series. I think to really get this fan base back to where it needs to be, and after the success of the TV show, they need to go back to their roots and really have a great single player game. Now, I'm not completely crossing out the multiplayer side of it. Now, I know Fallout 76 wasn't a very good game upon release. They did help it out, fix it and such, but I think that we don't completely cross out having some multiplayer in the next Fallout game. It'd be really cool if they could integrate being able to play these main story missions co-op wise, kind of like the way Halo does it. I think being able to explore the wasteland with some of your friends was a good idea, but Fallout 76 just didn't quite do it right. There's a mod for Fallout New Vegas that allows for multiplayer, and it's kind of fun to watch some of those people having fun with their friends. And you know, something like that, even if it's just super basic open world and doesn't even involve the main quest, if they just have side quests that you can do with friends on an online side like that and then still play your single player missions alone. Another thing I want to touch on quick is all the Fallout games are getting a new update, and Fallout 4 specifically, it's the timing of this update couldn't be worse for some modders. Fallout London is a mod that adds a whole bunch of new story quests as well as a whole new map, new items, pretty much a whole game, but it's a mod for Fallout 4. And this mod was slated to release right around the time of the TV show's release. They had to hold off on releasing because Bethesda announced this new update for Fallout 4, so it kind of screwed up the Fallout London plans of releasing because now they gotta wait and see what Bethesda is changing with Fallout 4 before they release their mod. And I don't know if Bethesda is just worried that this small team of creators is going to create a better game than they're able to do in way less time. I'm not sure if it's that, but I would think that Bethesda would want this mod to be out there because so many people that have played Fallout 4 on the Xbox One now will buy it for PC to be able to play this mod. That controversy is a topic for a whole nother video. So let's move on now to the TV show. What do we think's coming in season 2? Well, one of the final scenes from season 1 was in New Vegas. Possible New Vegas location would be awesome. Even though players have asked for New Vegas 2 for years, I don't think this is going to happen with Fallout 5. Just because off of comments that the Bethesda team has made, how they didn't want the show to take place in a place of a future Fallout game. So I think Bethesda has their next location picked out. So I really don't think that the next Fallout game is going to take place in Los Angeles or in New Vegas. So we probably won't be getting a New Vegas 2 as Fallout 5. I think this will tie in perfect for the TV series to pick up in New Vegas because we already seen Mr. House earlier in some of the meetings with the Vault-Tec people, and it'd be really cool to see Mr. House again back in New Vegas and just dig up some of them old New Vegas Fallout memories. And it'd be really cool too to get a lot more backstory on people like Mr. House and see how he really got to where he was. So now for where the next Fallout game could take place at. Well, a couple places I think that'd be cool is maybe if we could see an Alaska style map. Now I know we've seen that in some DLC, but if we could actually see like the Battle of Anchorage and a little more in depth with that. Or another thing I think that'd be really cool is if we could see the perspective from the other side dropping the bombs. Like if we had just a couple missions where we're over in China playing there and just see what they all had for vaults, if they had any, and how that all went down when the bombs dropped. Another cool perspective that'd be a cool start to a game is if we were actually in the perspective of the people pressing the buttons to deploy the bombs and drop the bombs. I think a cool location for a game could be down in Texas, somewhere in that south area where you could almost almost capture some of that New Vegas feel, but have a whole completely new storyline. Based off a Reddit poll I came across, the top locations for the next Fallout game that were voted on were New York, Canada, the UK, China, and Chicago. New York and Chicago would definitely be cool locations just to see what it looks like in the aftermath after the bombs fell. And really the Canada one would tie into the plotline just with how the US annexed it back in the day. But let me know down in the comments where you want Fallout 5 to take place at. With such a cliffhanger we were left with in the Fallout TV show, I'm going to go ahead and predict that Season 2 will be out within the year. But I wouldn't be opposed to waiting just a little bit longer because I don't want them to screw this up, and what they got going on I think is really great for the whole Fallout universe. They teased that Vault-Tec were the ones that dropped the bombs, when most of the story is that China dropped the bombs. But hey, what do you guys think in the comments? Let me know. Is Vault-Tec behind it all, or was it China? But with that out of the way, I want to thank you guys for watching, and we really don't have much to go on for either of these topics for Season 2 or the Fallout 5 game, so it's just pretty much a lot of speculation. But I really think they have some good things going for the Fallout universe, and the future is bright. So with that out of the way, we'll catch you in the next video.